My foot really hurts.
Eli is back. I have just started the stream. That was great timing, Eli.
Oh,
Eli's foot hurts. Welcome to the Echo Race. I literally just hit start stream. Okay. Welcome to the Echo Racing League from Charlotte, race number 2 of the playoffs. Eli with a broken foot is back. And qualifying has just ended. Eli, KD is on pole.
not shocking.
Not shocking at all. The playoff picture heading into the second race of the first round. Max Boost already in with the win. Don't have to worry about that. Jaws plus 25, Bean plus 23, LT plus 21. And then it starts to get a little crazier with Dirty Boy only plus 14, Kenny plus 13, KD plus 12, Zmog plus 9, Brett's 9 back along with Hobos. Killer XL is 12 back, and Big Jim needs a miracle 27 back. He probably needs to win, although Eli 4 stages in this race, not 3, which means there's 1 extra stage to get stage points, which means this is a very, very important race in terms of points because you can get more points in this race than any other race ever.
You want to take a breath on that one?
No, I'm Vince Welsh.
Okay.
It, it looks like we have 18 drivers. Now, I saw, before this, I saw some talk that maybe Zmog wasn't going to make this race, which is prime opportunity for Brett and Hobos and Frank to get points to try and pass him, because Zmog is currently 8th in points. So if he's not racing, that's big. Right now I see Big Jim, LT, Kenny, Super, General, Tango, Alpha, Brett, Dirty Boy, and Katie. That's the only 10 I see. I don't know who's starting second. I know LT's starting third. In fact, a lot of these people on this list are starting very, very poorly.
Ooh,
You have Kenny in 11th, Brett in 12th, General's in 13th, Alpha 17th, Tango 18th. That's
boy.
6 of those 10 are starting outside the top 10.
That's gonna be fun watching them get through the front to the front.
Oh yeah, especially drivers like Brett in the playoffs. And we can join. So this is a long race, ladies and gentlemen. 200 laps at Charlotte. If you want to know how long 200 laps is, that is the length of the Xfinity Series race in real life here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's long.
That's
And the
really
only
long.
yellows you get are stage yellows. So you got 50 laps for, well, around 50 laps for each segment. The first segment will be 50, and then it goes down to like 47 and 47 and 47 or something. But each stage is basically equal length. They'll probably have to pit once in each stage, so the strategy is basically straightforward.
Here we go to the green.
What? How?
I don't know.
How are you in?
I don't know.
Okay, I see a Ferris wheel. All right.
Everybody's trying to go to the bottom.
I don't want to be up top here. This is normal draft. For those of you that watch the NARL race here, you'll know that draft is very, very important. And I'm sure if I'm Big Jim in the 11, I would hate to see a 48 behind me in the last lap. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh,
Oh, well, one's in the wall already. It's Kenny.
That's big.
That's big for points, yeah. I mean, at this point now, with him being out of the draft, it's very likely he's probably not getting stage points. Top 10 get stage points.
But
So
how packed together they are.
well, yeah, they might all wreck, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be hard for him, and you want every stage point you can get in this race. And LT's riding the top side on the outside of Bean. Those two are decently in terms of points.
KD went off
in.
the spread.
Katie's not decent in points. He's plus 12, so it's big for him to try and maintain this track position all throughout the race. Trying to win. Hey, Eli, we didn't do picks. Who's your pick to win this race?
I'll pick LT.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna pick Dirty Boy, last season's champion.
There you go. Sologenic in the wall. There's 3 wide.
Oh my gosh.
Big Jim in the middle. He gets now.
Hobo's behind it, wondering where to go. You have Brett there as well. Those two are tied in points below the cut line, but I don't see the 34. So I don't think Z-Mog's racing, so that would move everyone up a spot.
Beat underneath KD.
That's brought Tiger into it and Dirty Boy. And I think that's Frank behind Dirty Boy. That's big for him. Minus 12 entering this race. Okay. When you're on the top side, your one defense here is to try and run that guy tight. You run him tight down to that, he hit the apron, which can also be bad for you though.
Yeah, you don't shoot back up the track.
He has cleared. I feel like the outside through 1 and 2 can work. 3 and 4 though.
No, you gotta hope the guy like hits the apron.
Yeah. Dirty Boy looking low. Chasing you is there in the 78. Oh, KD. Oh, is he going to try and do that? Okay, he didn't.
It's just like that one year they did the All-Star race for the plate.
Except Kevin Harvick hasn't pulled away yet.
Yeah. Well, the 22 might be turned out.
Give it time, he might get away.
Yeah.
Which is something that can happen here. If you keep racing 2x2, that leader can get away. But then once you get single file, that draft will go pretty up. This is normal draft, so I mean, imagine this on high draft.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I thought there was going to be a battle for a second, but...
Well, Dirty Boy sent it off in the 3 and 4. Oh, Solid James going 3 wide to the 4.
Ow. He's moving these guys over.
Yeah. He wasn't very happy with the first few laps, but he got put in the wall and all that. So.
Is that Super behind in the 95?
So, yeah.
He's moved up really nicely. He started outside the top 10. He's now upbound with Side Genic and chasing you. That's he hit the apron. Okay. They're wrecking. There it is. Alpha through the what's that? The front strip chicane. Hobos was also down there.
They're not fine, but they didn't die. So.
Yeah, they didn't wreck, so.
Oh, the 88 people lead or battling with. Oh, Dirty Boy.
Yeah, so I'd say that is not going to be a move that's going to work in 3 and 4. Well, it might work for Dirty Boy if he did it, but wouldn't work for anyone. Wow, that 10 can rotate so well. I'm wondering if he's on a looser setup.
I guess we'll find out in a few laps.
Side jank to the outside, Bean to the inside. LT with KD coming up. Brett on the outside in the 24 trying to make something work. He needs every point he can get as well.
The outside would work like if you have like a dude like if 88 gives you draft, it definitely works.
Well, I was seeing last night in the NARL race, some people made pass on the outside because the guy in front of them was so slow that they were able to do it. So if that guy in front of you is struggling, say, you know, this Brett got the wall. If we get like pit strategy or something where maybe some people try the undercut, and then you catch them when they're on older tires, you might have to go around the outside of them.
F48 drives it.
He and Dirty Boy. Beans around. Yep. Oh, that's huge. 78. The 10. Half of the field's taken out.
Oh, Kenny passed like 4 cars below the apron.
So that's now split the field up, and right now it's, it's a 9-car breakaway. So at this point, if these 9 can keep it clean and keep it up here, they'll get stage points.
Bean almost put Kenny in the wall.
Well, and speaking of Kenny not getting stage points, he's 11th now. So he has a very, very good shot at getting stage points now. As it's a battle for the lead, LT's inside. Trying to get it from Frank. He may have led that lap. That was close. Everyone going bottom. See if Frank can make the outside work in the 88. Let's see where KD goes as well. Start on pole.
I hate to enter this corner side by side.
Oh yeah, it's one of my least favorite corners in this game, especially when you're side by side with someone. If you're a guy on the inside, you have to take care of the guy on your outside. You can't just use him up. That's not right. So you have to back it up, and it's just hard to do at points. Oh, that was... I thought they were all going to send it into the corner at the same time and get 3 wide.
That one would not work out very well.
So LT and KD clear. Once again, they always find themselves around each other in the racetrack. Doesn't matter if it's 1st, 5th, 10th, or 20th. They'll be near each other.
I will say, Kenny being in the 21 or single file with these guys battling, they might.
Yeah, well, they're all swerving around over here. At last night's NARL race, Brett, who just got hit by Super there, argued he had the best car of the race, but got screwed over. So we'll have to see if he can carry that magic. Big Jim also had a very, very good car in that race. They basically had practice. That was basically a 100% practice race. Talk about sweats. They were the biggest of them all. And Sidejack's back up to 2nd, getting a big push from Big Jim.
I don't know if Brennan lagged out or...
I don't know. He may have lagged out. His internet has been his Achilles heel for many leagues. This one has also bit him many times. And a driver we haven't really mentioned at the front of the side drag goes for the Alphas up here. We haven't really mentioned the non-car. Yeah, he went through the grass and somehow maintained. We got 2 cars actually losing. I think that's Super and Frank, the 88 and the 95. They're actually losing some ground. They might lose the pack.
In the wall trying to pass.
Bardo wants to know where we're at in the race. Well, Bardo, we're still in stage 1. And we have not yet made our first green flag pit stop. So we're not even a 10th of the way done, my friend. There are still laps to be logged. This is where it's going to start to get fun with the tire wear and handling. It's going to start to come into play. Yeah, for Big Jim, he just had... Yeah, 32 to go. So we're, what, 18 laps in? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bardo is roughly 20 minutes away. Well, Bardo, you might get back for stage 2. We've got an LT fan. It's Jake.
They are swerving off.
And you get Sidejack out in front. That's gonna be rough to deal with.
Well, not if he.
If he does that.
Yeah.
That's a little bit easier to deal with him. But now Big Jim's on the bottom of 3.
It's really pinching going off.
He gave him room though. Oh, KD might get up into him. Alpha almost into the grass again. Brett takes advantage to go down with Alpha to get beneath Hobos. Those two in a tight points battle to... That's basically 8th right now in points. The 24 and the 6 are. Because the 34 is not racing. And for Big Jim, he needs to basically win. This race means a lot for him.
Ooh, he chops out in off and 3 and 4.
They both did a really good job running that blue line though. Eli, with the next race being at New Hampshire, I don't know if you can go into that confident for points.
Yeah, we've seen restart. We've seen how that happens on restarts and all that.
So I don't know. Maybe if you want to be comfortable heading into New Hampshire, you probably want to be plus 30, plus 40, or locked in like Max is right now, or. Maybe Big Jim can try and knock himself in after missing at Road America. That'd be huge. Ooh,
they're stacking up for 2nd.
Yeah, Big Jim's loving it though. He can try and get away. Now, here's the thing about the strategy, right? With this stage being 50 laps, we're nearing the midway point. Do you dare do the undercut? Pit at halfway, split the stage, or do you run it out as long as you can on fuel?
Depending on where you're at on the track. What strategy you use.
So let's say you're at the back of this pack. You're Alpha or Cyogenic. Do you pitch short? Well, I think Hobo's just got the apron in front of them, and now he's up into the wall. Brett's going for 3rd. He actually gets 3rd.
Well, I was like the 88 and Super. Well, they're kind of catching back up.
What if you're Big Jim? Do you run it out?
I don't know. kind of see what everybody else does behind them. But how they're racing, I don't know. They might crash before they get to pit stop. So.
I've always had this thing, if I'm the leader and I don't know what to do for pit stops, if I don't have like a set strategy already in mind, I would normally pit the lap after the guy behind me does. So once, you know, Big Jim sees KD or Brett dive on the pit road, I would absolutely go down the next lap. You can't let them beat you by a few laps because tire wear means a lot here. I mean, Big Jim's tire is already below 50. Which I'm sure he's on a wheel, so those are probably looking a lot better than
a lot of other people's.
A lot of other people's. I would say Brett B's on a wheel.
Yeah.
Cytogenic also on a wheel. I'm noticing a trend here. Alpha on a wheel.
Hey, oh, Brett.
Ow.
Trying to block Sargent.
Now that chasing me to lap car up ahead. Okay. Tried the undercut. Oh, we got more on pit road, so.
It looks like KD's definitely holding these guys up. Really.
Yeah, he started on pole, but it seems like his car's handling has gone away, and it's just so hard to pass here. Track position means so much. You can see Sidetrack trying to pull out for second right there. Also, another thing is this track's so narrow. If you're going to be pitting at the head of a pack, I don't know. You know, that's going to be dangerous. Yeah. Honestly, I would maybe drop to the back of the pack if I'm pitting.
Oh, Kenny and someone else is breaking on the front stretch.
Oh no! I thought that maybe someone just went.
Super?
Oh yeah, Kenny and yeah. I thought that was just someone maybe like went through the grass coming off pit road, but no.
No. It looked like the 88 tried to pit and then.
I'm wondering when any of these front runners are gonna pit. 88's pitting that time. But all these, what is this front? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the front 7 have stayed out. Katie's pitting, that's for sure. And I think Hobos is joining him. We'll see if Alpha. Well, looks like Alpha's gonna be staying out another lap. Alpha's one that likes to run it long, so. Oh, KD missed it.
KD.
He missed it.
That's costing a lot right there.
You know, he not many people can do this, but KD did it where he knew he wasn't gonna make it, and he aborted. It's so hard to do, and he somehow did it. LT's pitting. He just dropped behind Brett. Signal he was pitting.
Alpha was running low. Oh, that's it.
Big Jim pitted. Brett pitted. Sidejack's the only one to stay out of those front runners.
Hopefully, he don't speed on pit road. He's done that before, and it cost him.
Yeah, Kentucky. I assume he has to pit this lap. He didn't signal as a dirty boy, though.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Late. He got mowed down.
You can be very aggressive entering pit road here, and you have to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bean is getting around the lap car at 21. Almost
Christ.
got into the wall with that. That was oh so close. So I'm looking for the 11th areas. Big Jim's leaving. There's Bean, so he's going to leapfrog a lot of these guys. That's just a lap or two fresh rubber. Yeah, Bean's up to second now. Probably second out right there.
Did an undercut. He got back up in this.
Yeah, he was out of the draft. He's in front of Alpha now, right behind LT. I'm wondering where Sidejack's going to come out in the 48. Staying out a lap longer than most of the leaders. Here he's coming off pit road now. There's Big Jim already entering frame.
He'll lose second, third. Might drop back to fourth.
Ooh.
That was close.
He might actually be third. He may be able to hold off Brett here. I think Brett just let him keep it right there. So that's going to cycle it out to Bean. Or, sorry, Big Jim.
Big Jim.
He's in a different class right now, in my opinion. Bean in second, then Cyogenic in third, Brett in fourth, LT in fifth. So for Big Jim, this could be a big points haul for him. Which he could still point his way in technically because of all the points you can get from this race. So it's possible. Bean is decently safe. He's over 20 up, 23 points up. Well, not now.
I know. Okay, yeah. I thought that might have just been on my screen. But...
Oh, that actually happened. Here's another thing. Is Jaw racing this race?
I don't think he is.
That's another playout. He came in plus 25, so he had a good buffer, but that buffer is gonna be erased and then some after this race. So it's not the best race to miss. Charlotte, with all the points on the line. And with Zmog also missing, so that's Jaw and Zmog.
New Hampshire should be really fun.
Yeah, especially if Zmog's in it.
Oh.
Zmog and Bean get around each other.
Someone needs to piss him off.
Cyogenic can try and run Big Jim down. He has a lap fresher tires than the 11. I don't know if it's going to make that big of a difference, to be honest, but...
Until Bean's struggling with those tires.
Yeah, he's starting to fade off Brett, falling back to the clutches of LT, Killer, and Alpha.
At least you know they can make up that much ground.
Yeah.
And all the stages are basically the same.
And honestly, if he didn't get into the wall there in turn one with the contact with Cyogenic, he'd probably still be up closer.
Oh yeah.
That draft can really hold you. Cyogenic gained 2/10. So he is coming on Big Jim. He gained another 10th right there. I wonder if he's bringing Brett up there as well. If Brett's losing time, it's not that much to Cyogenic. Trying to see if Cyogenic gained. Yeah, down to 0.8 of a second behind Big Jim.
He can catch him, but what's he gonna do? It's so hard to pass.
Battle for fourth, LT inside of the 22. Yeah, he might fall behind Alpha as well, and maybe even Frank, the 88. But Frank also didn't undercut, so...
He got a decent gap behind.
Yeah. I don't think you can fall any farther behind where that 88 is in terms of spots, unless your car really, really falls off a cliff.
Yeah.
It's at the 66, the next car.
And there's a good gap behind him.
Yeah. Now that Bean's actually gotten some draft, he's hanging tough with LT.
But the longer we get...
Oh yeah. Alpha's already looking inside the 22 right here. The thing about Alpha is he's not in the playoffs. The Cyogenic is on the rear door of Big Jim right now. And they have traffic ahead. Is that Kenny? For the lead. Yeah, just got it. So Cyogenic out in front now in Charlotte. Remember, he's not in the playoffs. So he's just here for his first win of the season. First win in Echo.
Hard to believe he hasn't won yet.
I know. He's been up front almost every race he's run. It's just been circumstances. He sped a lot, which is really, you know, Kentucky was one of them, where that really derailed his entire race. He has to make, what is it? It would be 4 pit stops on this one. Just 1 pit stop each stage. Just have to see if Kenny can try and, if he's going to try and stay in front or if he's going to move out of the way. They're in the final 10 laps of the stage, 8 to go at the line.
I mean, you're going to be back on the lead. Like, you're going to stand on the lap and get back on the lead lap.
I don't think there's anyone close to them. If there was someone in front, maybe he would be home. I think right now, though, with the gap I think it is in front to the next car, he should be fine to just let them go. And he's definitely going to right there.
Yeah. Maybe did it a little bit awkward, but...
LT and Alpha are trying to run Brett down. They're within a second of the 24. They're getting a nice run in the draft. Killer's gotten by Bean. So he's up to 6th. And Brett definitely wants to hold on ahead of those two because there's a lot of points on the line for Brett. He's going to do it for 7 more laps.
He's hanging around. He really lets it get away.
Alpha's looking pretty good here. This is like the Alpha of old.
Yep. Heat 4 Alpha.
Yeah, this is, I mean, Heat 4 Alpha at Charlotte was quite spectacular, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Brett's getting a little loose. Got a little loose on off.
I remember 2 600, or I guess it was 300-mile races I did with Alpha here. And,
he's pretty good.
He's pretty good. He and, I think it was him and Trey Rennie basically the entire time, both those races. And then there was always a battle for third between like me or you or someone else.
Yeah.
Me, you, Brett.
Best of the rest.
Yeah. It would be those two gone 5 seconds in front. Kind of like what we're seeing right now with Cyogenic and Big Jim.
Everybody's really calling him. I don't know what happened to him.
He was involved in that one wreck, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
And Big Jim, once he got back behind Cyogenic, that draft, man, it is something special. It's working magic for Big Jim. He's able to hang with Cyogenic within a 10th every single lap. LT's trying to get the draft off Brett to have the same kind of effect. The times right now, I think they only have 4 to go. Yeah, 4 to go on the stage, 3 at the line.
Question is, what does Big Jim do for him?
Yeah, that's going to be... So you got regular points, obviously. That's 1 more point, but also I'm pretty sure you're still getting stage or playoff points for winning a stage, which Cyogenic doesn't need. Big Jim, if he advances to the next round, that would be a nice payout for him, and
oh, well, there
Cyogenic let him go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they're in the same party.
Yes.
So, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying it. Something. You know? I'm not saying he let him go for those points.
Yeah,
but they're in the same party.
Yeah. Imagine like if you missed by 1 point and you finish second in the stage.
Yeah.
That'd be really bad.
That'd be the one. We got a lot of action in chat. You got Nathan here. Colin Teague is here.
Oh my goodness, LT.
What happened? I missed it.
He got really loose. Bad.
When we come to the white flag, Big Jim leads Cyogenic. Brett right now just clinging on to third LT. Oh my gosh. He just darted down to the grass after almost getting into the wall. So, yeah, LT and Alpha right there, nose to tail, 4th and 5th. But Cyogenic now running wide, making sure he gives Big Jim enough room. And Big Jim's going to come around, get valuable points. Came in 27 below the cut line. So these points mean a lot.
In the grass, wrecking in the they say.
So Big Jim wins stage 1, Cyogenic 2nd, Brett will be 3rd, LT 4th, Alpha 5th.
That was very interesting.
6th to Bean. 7th.
Not gonna comment on what happened on that battle.
KD and Tiger 8th and 9th. Did Tango get 10th?
I think so. Tango got 10th.
Attaboy Tango. So did Bean like put the 88 in the wall or something? I saw them in the grass.
They were together coming off 1 and 2. I cut back, 22 is in the grass and 88 is in the wall. So we can, yeah.
we can use context clues, right?
Yeah. They were together and then they weren't, so.
Yeah, because I cut back and I saw 1 car in the outside wall and 1 car going through the front stretch chicane, so.
Yeah.
I was wondering what happened there.
Yeah. Hey, stage point. I know you gotta do.
Yeah, Bean's looking for those. I mean, Bean's already pretty safe. So, yeah. That's just 1 extra point to try and pad it. Exactly. He and LT, they might be able to leave Charlotte, you know, over plus 30, maybe even plus 40, so. Here we come, coming back to green with Big Jim. Brett's pit crew gained him a spot. And with his restarts, it's perfect. Get right down in. Now Big Jim and Brett 1-2. LT third. Maybe. I think Cyogenic maybe let... I mean, they're all in a party, right? I think it's Jim, Brett, LT, and Cyogenic. Those are 4 in a party. Yeah. Along with some others. So definitely that had to have been some teamwork to get them 1, 2, 3, 4.
But Alpha kind of let off Cyogenic. AD got himself back after that pit road.
Yeah. Start on pole, so we know he has a fast short run car. Oh, we got Kenny in the wall. Again. No, this is not good for his point scenario.
Oh, 16.
Yep. We're not even halfway done. We're only a quarter of the way done. Looks like everyone right now in the front 5 is playing nice. Then they're 3 wide, so... The niceness goes out the window when you get to Bean, KD, and Frank. It looks like KD trying to back out so that they're not 3 wide. That's smart there. Class act by KD. Dirty Boy's trying to come back up and maybe a little angry.
I don't think he liked that.
Beans get loose every which way but straight down the straightaway. He might be... Or he's just trying to get in. I thought he was going to be mad with the 66.
Oh, super hit the apron. And it did.
Oh, KD. They're all... Yeah, they're... KD, man. He has had a rough go of things.
Oh my god, 60
KD entered only plus 12.
Yeah, that's not... There's like 3 separate packs.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the front 5 are training away from the rest of the field.
But the 88's still an Alpha draft.
I'm trying to think... I don't think Alpha would be in a party with those 4. If I had to guess, he would have been in Brennan's party. But Alpha also knows, like, hey, if we could stay single file, we can pull away.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you said, the 88 definitely has to draft in the 9, and they're also staying single file back here. The 66, 22, 6, and 10.
Oh, Cyogenic got a little enticing.
Oh yeah. I guess Cyogenic's only on Big Jim's side tonight.
I guess so.
He might try and fill the hole to the bomb to go with. Cyogenic can't make the pass though. And that time he did. Yep. So can Cyogenic do anything with Big Jim now? We saw he was faster and... Yep, he's down to the inside. Can he do anything? Yes, immediately he can. He was not waiting around. Big Jim not giving it up too easily. Well, he sees the 48. He's getting flashbacks.
Yeah, he don't want to get sent to the bottom corner again.
Could you imagine if it came down to Cyogenic versus Big Jim for the win?
Oh.
With Big Jim leading it, I think he would maybe get like PTSD or something. Trey is back, it sounds like.
I am.
Welcome back. We have just started stage 2. We are just past a quarter of the way with this race.
Holy crap. This is a big race.
Yeah.
So who won stage 1?
Big Jim. Big for points. That is huge for points.
That is very true. Let's see here. Where are we at?
Right now it's a 4-car breakaway.
There's a car in the infield grass.
Oh, well.
Is that the 66?
Oh, Tiger.
It looks like it was the 66, yeah.
He was running top 10 too. And those front 4 are breaking away.
They're gone.
Oh, they're doing a smart strategy there, and they're not fighting each other. They're just kind of sticking to each other and pulling away a little bit there. But I think that's the 9 there.
Those 4 would be in communications with each other, Trey.
Would they?
Yep. Cyogenic, Big Jim, Brett, and LT, they would all be in the same party.
Well then, shows you how well communications work. NASCAR bringing it back where drivers can talk to each other. But, I just think of those radioactives though, you know? When you had Kurt and Kyle talking about buying one another ice cream afterwards.
What do you think these four are talking to each other about right now?
Oh, they're probably swearing at each other because of Big Jim right there. And then, no, I'm kidding. I don't know. If I was to take a guess, I feel like that party would be pretty calm right now.
I feel like that might be one of the quieter parties. I feel like if there's anyone in there who speaks a lot, it's Brett, and that might be it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've ever heard Cy Jenks' voice.
No. Maybe.
Hey, it helps the concentration, though. And they're definitely concentrating because they're all pulling away.
Hey, as long as it works, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, for Big Jim, there's points on the line. For Brett, there's also points on the line.
You know who I'd hate to be right now is that 9 car. I believe that's Alpha, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah, no man's land.
When isn't Alpha in the 9? Where's he at?
In ERS.
Did Brennan lag out already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
He didn't have to put himself through 200 laps of this, though.
Tell him to come commentate with us. We'll be fine.
I think he wants to get as far away from Charlotte as possible.
Oh. No, never mind. I thought LT was making a pass on Brett there for a second, but they fell right back in line.
Hey, they could probably start battling with each other. I think they're far enough away.
True. Fair enough. No, but I don't think they'd risk it, though.
LT might be losing some time, actually, unless he's just laying back there on purpose.
Could he be saving?
No, there's no reason to save.
How long is this stage?
47 laps. You can go about 28 or so on fuel.
You can do a one-stop every stage.
Yeah, every stage is a one-stop.
Did you know we had a couple of exclusive spotter radio communications with a couple drivers here?
No, I
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, well, we do.
Wow.
Who do you think those drivers are?
LT and Brett.
Oh, it is now, so that's always cool. So we'll listen to that later in the race here whenever, they're not as racy. Or not, a little bit more racier, is what I should say.
Not as racy. This is the least racy they're going to be at the moment. There's no way they could get any less racy unless they're by themselves.
True. What are the restarts like? Oh, there's a pass! They're passing for the lead! Or for second, I mean. Never mind, he backed out. Oh, that was really close.
Brett coming a break on that one.
Yeah, it's very true.
I like how they have, of these guys at the front four, they have the one non-playoff guy at the front doing all the hard work, pulling them along, and then you have the rest of the
if you think about it, that's the smartest idea. Really, honestly, though, if you think about it, that is the smartest idea. If these guys aren't on a team, and if we're going by legit, like, quote-unquote NASCAR teams...
You have Hendrick and Joe Gibbs up here working together.
Something about this just does not seem right.
This is the 2019 Daytona 500 when they said we have to team up against the Fords.
That's fair enough. There it is. I just kind of find that funny, though, don't you? Like, it's Hendrick, Gibbs, Hendrick, Gibbs.
And then you have a Hendrick car in fifth.
And then it goes Hendrick again!
If only KD were still up here.
That would be amazing. I'd be honestly impressed. Even though they didn't plan it out?
The sixth drove Bean up.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's look at this Hobos and Bean. The 88! Oh, the 95 and others.
KD's in it.
Oh, not again. Oh, the 88's in pit road. KD, is he stuck? I can't tell if he's supposed to be in pit road right now or not. He is.
I think Big Jim is pitting.
This early? Oh,
he just dove it down really low on the backstretch. Unless...
he let Brett go.
I was going to say, okay. But, I mean, it didn't look like he got loose because he was down below the entire way.
Yeah, I just looked on his stream. He just pulled down to give Brett that room, which...
Oh, Kenny's around.
Again?
With a 21.
Oh, my God.
Think of, I mean, what would the benefit of
front
having
runners
Brett...
out.
Oh, there it is. But what would the benefit of having Brett in second place there considered to Big Jim be?
I wonder if maybe Big Jim was just thinking his car was fading off, Brett was faster. Then maybe he wanted to...
Oh boy. It's spicy back here.
Okay, I'm going to go back to eating my very late dinner.
Yeah, let's watch Bean and Hobos here and see if they if Bean catches the 6.
The 22 kind of dove it in 3 and 4, and then the 6 kind of like gave me no room.
Well, you know how You know, Bean, he's fiery at points. We've seen him in Z-Mog many times hit. In fact, it was Z-Mog last season and Bean that was the ongoing that, you know, they hit each other basically every race.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
They are.
Now pit stop should be around the corner here. They're completing 21 laps this time. It's a 47 lap stage.
God.
So you split it in half, that could be 24 laps, or you can run it out the whole 28 or so. But that's a send. That's a send.
I was 78, 10, and 16.
Lay back.
Let these two do their own
Especially
business.
Dirty Boy is in the playoffs.
Yeah, let these two do their own business.
Oh, there it is! There it is! He drove out the track. That is a battle for 6th, by the way. This is a battle for P6.
I love how the 22 is giving us.
The draft to the 78, yeah.
Yeah, he's not letting the 6 get back around. So if we see these two together again.
Man, I feel bad for Alpha. He is legitimately in no man's land.
Yeah, he's all by himself. Well, I guess it's better than being around people and wrecking.
Tango with an undercut in the 37.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, if all honesty, I'd rather be Alpha right now, just because you don't have to worry about, you know, people trying to pass you and you getting in weird situations like.
I feel like I'd just fall
what I
asleep.
hear is going on. Well, you can't, because if you'd fall asleep, Joe, you'd wreck your car, and I don't think you'd want to do that.
That's why I don't want to be an Alpha shooter.
Oh, the 22.
Oh, the 22 and the... Oh, here we go.
Yeah, no, the 22 and 78, actually.
Well, the 6 is there now, too, so...
Yeah, so...
Is things heating up back here?
Oh,
it's about for 6th, Bardo.
Oh, there they go.
Don't the 6 and 22, don't they tend to wreck each other a lot?
Well, it was last season.
Oh, okay.
When it was
But you know,
Z-Mod.
drivers always have the biggest memories, and they tend to hold the biggest grudges as well. Am I wrong?
Oh,
Oh, they're still hitting.
Dirty boy.
Alright, well now it's a 5-car pack. This is 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. So all these drivers right now would be getting stage points. I think Dirty Boy's pitting.
I would be pitting too after I see what's in front of me.
That's also that's a really good call by the 10. This is an undercut for him, but he was going to be stuck behind them. He wasn't going to be able to pass them. It's so hard to pass here. Might as well do it on pit road.
Put him in the wall.
Oh, he's in the... Oh, they're still slamming doors! He's getting down on his door now. Mobile's cleared.
16,
I don't know if it's over.
16 I have 2 free spots there.
That 22 gets back to the 6, Oh,
He thought about it.
He may be starting to play nice now. I don't know.
You say this.
I say it, but...
What? I don't know. Like 16 grab.
Whoa! Oh, Hobo's got the wall. He might be focusing too much on the mirror.
Driving out the mirror and the windshield right now.
Back up to the front. Still the same 4. Still in the same order.
The 6 is pitting.
Big Jim is pitting. Big Jim is pitting. Huh. So an undercut for the 11. Huh, okay. I was honestly not expecting that. Who else? I saw someone else come down pit road. He's chasing you. Okay, so Big Jim and chasing you pit that time.
The 60-point turn is side by side.
Again? Oh, well, we got the 24 pit and the 48 and the 19, so those 3 pit together.
They played nice.
Alpha's pitting. Bean is staying out with Hobos. They'll inherit the lead. We're going to be interested to see. I think Big Jim should be able to leap Cyagenic and Brett with 1 lap fresher tires. And the 22 and the 6 look like they'll be pitting this time. My God, he's all over the bumper.
Yeah.
And there they go.
Oh no! That was close.
Too close for comfort.
Yeah.
So there's Big Jim. Entering turn 1. I see some cars on the apron. LT first. Brett and
Close.
the
I don't
24 and the
think
48, they either had really good pit entrances or really good pit stops. Because they also left
Ford
LT.
11 Ford 11 had, they just had bad. Well, I mean, it's like,
I saw LT's pit stop. It was a 15.8, so it was nothing spectacular, but
I guess they just got on pit roads better.
because they also pulled away from LT, so I have to assume they either did a really good job with pit entry or their pit stops were superb, because LT's now out of the draft. The 88 had stayed out for another lap. He's finally in. So now that's going to cycle lead out to these three. Big Jim and Brett are in the chase, or in the playoffs.
Wait a minute.
Cyanogen is
22
not.
got screen penalty.
Oh,
I can only think of one reason why.
yeah, the 6 was on his bumper then.
Yeah. So.
I thought it was going to be close. Like, if...
Yeah, it was. I guess he won't be too
Cyanogen?
happy with it.
What was that move? Cyanogen, like, broke the draft down the backstretch, but... I don't really have to. Now here's the question, right? We're getting down to the end of the stage. We're in the final 15 laps. Does what happened last stage happen again?
I don't know.
Does Cyanogen
Okay.
let Big Jim go to get points? Does he let Big Jim and Brett go so that they can battle it out for points?
I would. But, I don't know. I mean, 48 battling for nothing. These two are, so. It's going to be a nice, quote unquote, teammate. So.
I think it'll be interesting when we get down to those final 10 laps. If Big Jim can stay with if Cyanogen pulls away, I don't think he'll pull over. But if Big Jim's on his bumper and Brett as well, he might pull over for both of them so that they can battle for the points. In terms of the championship, Big Jim obviously needing every point he can. Brett also came in below, but with Jaw not racing and Z-Mog not racing and KD not having a good race, Kenny not having a good race, Dirty Wood not having a good race, that could jump Brett all the way up to 5th or 4th in points from 9th. Because Brett right now is the second best playoff driver, only behind Big Jim, who's way behind him in points. We know Big Jim got 10 points stage 1, Brett got 8.
I think Kenny's out.
Oh, and that's once again he came in 13 up as Big Jim is passing Cyanogen for the lead. Brett follows through the second, so there it is, right there. I think he saw them get a run off turn 2 and he kind of let them have it. He knows those two need the points more than he does.
Yeah, but why does Brett and Big Jim do?
Yeah, exactly. Now here's the thing, right? Does Brett play nice with Big Jim to get him points, or does Brett say, I'm in danger, I'm on the cut line. If I give you points, you might knock me out.
I guess we'll find out.
And does Brett know the situation with, say, Kenny and KD and Z-Mog and Jaw, to where KD has not gone? Well, what did he get? A few points stage 1.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gotten anything this stage.
I don't know how I don't know if he's a lap down or he just caught back up the house.
Who, KD?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
Honestly, don't know.
He might have honestly caught all the way back up, but did he short pit? Did we miss him pitting possibly?
I guess when he got forced down pit road, he was going pit road. But I don't know if it.
Oh, maybe. I mean,
he got lucky. He got not going fast. I don't.
When he got forced down pit road, can he make it from there?
I don't.
Because if he got forced on pit road, he's gonna have to pit again. If that was so short, he couldn't pit or he couldn't make it. And then that would put him a lap down, and we're about to come up on some drivers that we're gonna lap naturally.
He must have, but he's really falling off.
So I'm wondering if he's gonna have to pit again. Once again, this is big for the championship. KD came in 12 above. He got a few points stage 1, but now this stage he's in danger. Brett's gotten a ton of points. He got 8 points in stage 1, looking to get at least 9 probably this stage, if not 10. But then you also have to look at if KD got points and Kenny didn't get points. KD's going to pass Kenny, because Kenny's out, and has not gotten anything in terms of stage points this race. The whole playoff picture is going to be, it's going to be jumbled around again.
I didn't go to the top of Brett. I don't know.
I think he just...
Oh, that lap car.
Yeah, that's Super in the 95. Yeah, he just dropped to the apron. That's class act by Super right there. These point scenarios is Sajak back up to second, so he passed Brett. Especially for these these front few, right, who have dominated the race. They're all in the same party.
Well, I guess we're not playing so
Well,
nice. I guess we're not playing so nice.
That's because it looked like he let him go whenever they passed him. I guess maybe he just didn't have the car at the time.
In this case, we just hope we don't rough him up.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay.
Super's watching it like, well, dang, I thought you guys were going to stay single file, now I'm catching back up. Oh my gosh, Brett to the middle 3!
Hey, he wants those points. He's going to get to work.
Ooh, it's going to be tight off the quarter. Hygienic. Remember, I don't want to jinx Brett, but he's never won a race in his own league. Oh, he's trying to self-clear Cyagenic right there. And he cleared him.
I don't know how
he
the
did.
Might feel about that one.
He said last night he had the best car in the NARL race.
Oh. Probably say that he has the apron.
He had the best car. Maybe he didn't have the best drive though.
Yeah.
So Cyagenic back out front. Might be more lead changes than any real life 600 in the past few years. Combined. 5 to go on the stage. Now.
So if something happens to Brett now, does that mean we can blame Joe for it?
Yes. Something I'm watching for, even though those front 3 are battling pretty hard. Where's Katie at? And is he able to stay out there?
I don't.
He's been passed now by the 6, the 10, and the 78. He's still out there coming to 4 to go. Now, I'm just hoping he has the fuel to make it so he doesn't fall a lap down. And obviously, he falls a lap down. There's cars. Super would be the free pass.
I guess he might just try to be like...
Maybe saving. Yeah. Big Jim and Brett's going to be an amazing battle for 9 points right here. I can tell you that right now. I think that's 3 to go right there, so... Cyagenic looks like he might be able to win this stage, maybe.
I want to see someone send someone.
Well,
okay,
I guess he's letting them go.
Yeah.
That is interesting that he got
battled them.
Yeah. Because they had gotten around to both of them, and then he passed them back, but he just did that to let them go with 3 to go. You know, I'm not in the party. I don't know what, unless they're trying to get him.
Oh, isn't that a penalty though? Isn't that race manipulation?
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to get him the most laps led.
Oh, maybe.
We're coming to the white flag in this state. I don't think it's a point. For Cyagenic, points don't matter. He just wants the glory, right? All right. Well, these two are gonna be battling, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's the white flag in the stage. So Brett versus Big Jim. They may be in the same party working together, but they each have their own little playoff standing.
Battle.
Big Jim needs every point he can get.
There goes Brett.
Oh! Big Jim tried to get the block in. Door to 3. That's very hard for Brett to try and make that work, but Big Jim's going to give him the room.
It's going to be a drag race coming out of turn 4.
Try to pull him back.
Big Jim trying to get some side draft to the line. Brett has it.
Now imagine that for a race win.
Yeah. I think it would have been a lot less cleaner.
Yeah.
I thought the 48 was going to send it 3 wide there for a second.
Brett, Jim, Cyagenic, LT, and Alpha are the top 5 for that stage.
Poor LT. Poor LT.
And then I'll get you the rest in a little bit. 6th place to Hobo, 7th to Dirty Boy, chasing you 8th, General's 9th, Tiger 10th, KD did stay lead lap in 13th.
Oh, there it is.
Last car on the lead lap for the 20. In fact, he was right ahead of the leaders.
Ooh.
Super
Playoff
does get the
saving.
free pass. Yeah, that is playoff saving for KD. Word from LT, he's falling asleep.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. SpongeBob is being canceled.
I saw that. We don't talk about that.
No?
No.
Talk about racing.
Race.
All right.
Well, is it time for spotter?
Spotter coverage presented by Liberty Mutual on the restart.
We'll do it with our stage 2 winner here. Alright, got one outside. One still outside. You got about 2 car length between you and third place right there. LT's on bottom 19. You're all clear up top now. 11 side by side with the 19. Never mind, there's single file. File clear. Watch the 11 here. Might get a run. He might stay behind you though, like he's been doing it. That's done. They're battling back there in pack. First 6, now 7, now 8, and top 10's all single file now. There you go, nice and smooth now. Hit your marks. Got the same 3 behind you you've been working with stage 2. Might start to break away a little bit here. 19 had a really bad entry in that corner. Now it's just you and the 11. Watch out for the 11 making a move. Never mind, sticking behind you. Nicely done. About 3 car length back to the 19 from the 11. 48's passing the 11 now on the inside. Just made the pass. Keep on hitting your marks here, nice and smooth. That's some great spotter work, if I do say so myself. That spotter and that driver work really well together.
Trey, I don't think I've ever heard a spotter mess up the numbers to the cars of which one was passed. No, you didn't. The spotter did.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I mean, you know, I mean, they really got to know the numbers. They just got to know what the car's going on behind them.
Well, now what that spotter said came into existence a lap later.
I don't know what the spotter said. I wasn't there.
The spotter said the 48 was passing the 11, and the 48 was passing the 19.
1911, they're same numbers.
Wondering if it made Brett jump, but LT got rooted out of the way by Alpha.
Well, I mean, if it's the spotter's fault, then it's just kind of you jinxing him like you did earlier. So.
Hey, that should wake LT up, right?
Look at the 3 Hendrick cars. 1, 2, 3.
Where's the 88 at? Come on, Frank, get up here.
This is what good old Hendrick likes to see, you know?
Well, I think finally the drivers other than the front 4 have gotten word of what they were doing.
That's what happened there.
They're finally like, maybe if we separate them, we can do something.
I think so. People, they saw their opportunity to get these 4 separated. They go, we're not going to think twice about this.
Alpha and Hobos went, yeah, we're taking that, and the rest can come with us.
Look how much is actually working, though.
Yeah.
Like, they're, like, nowhere near... I mean, they're near each other, but, like, not near each other at all at the same time.
Well, compared to how they've been the whole race.
Well, that's
gonna help the 24 and the 11 to try and get clear right here.
Oh, the 11, I think, hit the wall.
Oh, my gosh.
Brett's back down to the inside. He might get to the inside of the 9.
Trying to get back up there side. Genic Hobos is there to the inside. Big Jim chasing you's coming up.
Get down here now.
Hey, Eli, look who's at the back of this pack.
I know.
KD, race and chase, or playoff saving. I guess fuel saving right there. He's better hope nothing happens in this stage, so that he can have a nice smooth stage 3 into stage 4.
So, do you think they're going to calm it down for a little bit here?
I think. Well, depends who you're asking about, right? Beam, no, never calm for the 22.
22 rooted to 78 out the way.
Oh,
Brett!
Brett also not calm.
I think he might be arguing with his spotter there a little bit.
You told me the 40 was passing the 11.
Oh, he did. The Joe Gibbs cars, you know, I feel like for spotters, they gotta look through binoculars. It's nighttime. You know, the Joe Gibbs
they might be
cars
falling asleep too.
Tend to look familiar, you know.
Yeah, that white number 11 really looks similar to the blue number 19.
Yeah, the numbers look familiar. Same font.
Yeah, they're...
They can see the numbers.
It's also 10:42 Eastern, so it's probably past all their bedtimes. Right? They just eat dinner. They don't really know what's going on right now.
I'm surprised of all the people that said they were tired, LT was falling asleep. The man stays up till 4 a.m. every night. You think he'd be good to go? Not me. Maybe like twice a week. The man stays up till like 4 a.m. on Wednesday. I'm like, I'm going to bed. I have college.
On a Wednesday, that's a school night.
I know.
That's
Tell
not
him about
okay. I will. I'll talk to him.
It's probably not 4 a.m. It's probably more like 1 or 2 a.m.
That's still terrible. Actually, you know what? I stayed up till 1 or 2 a.m. on school nights. But it's also because, you know, I'm doing schoolwork.
I did 4 a.m. one night in high school doing a
Oh,
project.
that's terrible.
Then I woke
stayed
up at
all
7
night
a.m.
this
to go
time
to
in high
school.
Did you even fall asleep? Is the real question.
Probably for like an hour.
Oh, beats to the inside
Yeah.
front!
Well, no, that's hobos.
Fuck.
Beans
frick.
22. Beans 12. Oh, no.
I meant, well, you know, Bean's following.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Brett got the wall.
Oh. Not 6 and 22. Being together. Always lovely.
Look, they're working together.
Always lovely to see these two together.
Can you believe that the 19 and the 20 are only separated by 1 car?
That's not good.
LT and KD, it's shocking.
Is that bad?
They're always together in every race possible. Doesn't matter if KD's, well, I guess this race they were separated for a little bit, but
Oh, well,
well, now they're
3 wide.
no,
Oh,
big jump back
never
down.
mind. Did he back out?
Yeah,
It's not like normal, like big jump to back out.
no, it is. He's a pretty calm racer.
No. No one likes calm. You know who's not a calm racer? You.
And I gladly accept that.
Brett hit that.
Brett's in
Or
the
Eli.
wall.
Eli's 50-50.
Brett, save it,
Oh,
bud.
Brett. I don't think Brett has a long or short to medium run car.
That was a struggle to get out.
I was gonna say short, and I was like, we're not really on a short run
He
still.
doesn't have a medium rare car.
I didn't say rare. I said run.
I'm making a steak joke.
You got beef, dude? Did
Alpha.
you like that one?
I do.
Thanks. It was tender. Where's the bacon car when you need it? Come here.
Now, where is my pick?
Is that your pick? I didn't pick anyone. He is leading.
Dirty boy,
the
what did you
second
do,
pack?
bud? Oh no!
You know what? I'm gonna say the 48's got this one in the bag.
Wow.
Watch him
really?
speed in the final stage now.
I will feel bad.
Hey, he has
No,
hopos
you know
up
what?
behind
I'm
him.
not gonna go 48. I like Brett's chances.
Oh. Guess who Eli
I prefer
picked?
the speed.
Who's that?
LT.
Big Jim. Oh.
No. I picked Big
Hey, if LT doesn't do good, we can still say Joe picked him.
What?
Yeah.
No. No, there's video evidence that I didn't. I can point him to it.
Can you?
Mm-hmm. And, Eli, it's looking a lot like Kentucky out there at the front right now.
Yeah.
Single file.
Cyanogenic and hobos.
I would play the, you know, To Miss the Choo Choo Twain theme song, but I think it's copyrighted. What if we do the acoustic version? Does that count?
Probably still counts somehow.
Like the flute version of that one.
We'll just do a very bad acoustic version, so it'll be okay.
Did
You ready?
Cyanogenic just get the wall?
I think so.
Oh, the train broke! The train broke!
No! Derailment!
Bean just shoved Alpha aside.
I was gonna say, was there contact there?
Oh, there was certainly some side contact in that one. Oh,
He's
the train's
pissed.
back together.
Oh. Burn now, now, now. Burn now, down. Burn now, now, now. Burn now, now, now. Burn now, 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 now. Burn now, 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 now. Burn now, 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 now. Burn now, 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 now.
My God.
We have Clint Board do that in real life.
Yes.
Please. I will pay top dollar.
Does that mean
for him to
Eli
do
is Jeff Gordon?
Does that make you Mike Joy?
Yeah. I guess
Alright,
so.
well, I mean, I'm okay with it being Clint Blair.
Hey, Mike Joy's a savage this year. I'm good. It's like my OTS commentary.
You know, I get doinked like Boyer. Does that count?
Eli also got 25 points, so I guess it cancels out.
Yeah, off eggnog.
No. I'm going into conversation on that one. We're not going in that.
LT passing Alpha for 5th. Oh, Big Jim's in the wall.
Big Jim! He hit the wall! Big Jim, buddy, you're not supposed to tag that thing.
Bart, I don't know if you saw what happened to Big Jim last night.
I don't think I did.
So,
Got moved.
he and Brett were in the NARL Charlotte race, ironically. Ran the night before this one. And Big Jim was leading into turn 3 in the last lap, and a 48 car drove him into the wall in the final corner for the 48 to win.
48?
A guy named Nick, I'm pretty sure.
How did he feel about that?
He's... Oh, well, the 22 just did Dale Jr.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure from what I heard from Big Jim's point of view is that the 48 said, quote, "I didn't mean to, I'm sorry." And Big Jim replied, "That's a load of crap. Just say you did it to me on purpose, I would be less mad."
Imagine getting wrecked on final turn.
I wouldn't know it. I'd know what it was like to be the person in third, though,
Yeah, and win the race, yeah.
and win the race. Bartle's gone silent. Oh, Tango, what? Did he just come off pit road?
I'm sorry, I was reading something.
I'm guessing Tango just pitted. Man, Bean is doing a really good job keeping up with those front two.
Top 3 time broke away.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
This is Bean and Hobo saying, how does it feel to Big Jim LT and Brett?
Yeah.
We're with your friend now. And this is going to be about halfway through the stage this time by, so the fuel window is open. You can make it from here if you want to undercut. As they're catching lap traffic with Tango, he'll obviously move to the outside.
I wonder how, like, Big Jim and Brett's cars. I don't know if they did adjustments.
I guess the track changed. Looking at my trends. You know what? There's one thing that could be worse. They could be doing 100% racing. At least with this one, we're past the halfway point. In fact, we're only about 20 laps away from being 3/4 done with this race.
Can the rain come in early?
Cygenic would love it. He gets first ever Echo win.
I'm pretty sure if you said rain was on the way in this game, I'm pretty sure the 6 cars would be very patient.
Oh, I think the 6 and the 22 would start to
Oh, yeah.
be driving it into the corners about 5 feet farther than they were originally. That would probably play out very nice for the 11, the 19, and who's that? Is that chasing you back there? Is that the 78? That's a good recovery.
Brett has fallen off.
Yeah, what happened? The front 6 are gone, and
I don't know if someone hit the wall, someone
I'm wondering if Brett's just gotten stuck back there. I think that's Alpha and KD, so is Big Jim pitting?
Nah, chasing, I think that's chasing.
They might be trying to undercut right here. Undercut the front 3.
Don't want speed.
LT also pitted. So those 3 pit together. I think Brett pitted with them. Yeah, so they're trying to undercut the front 3 to try and get up there to them. Because it was Cygenic, Hobos, and Bean that pulled away. Now we'll see if these 3 respond with pit stops of their own. So far it looks like they're staying out.
Ooh, the 22 gave the 6 the bump.
Well, that's not a first time.
They've been doing that a lot.
Maybe that was payback for pit stops last stage.
I don't know. You got the 6 behind you again. I don't know. I don't know about
Big
that
Jim
one.
stop a 15.9.
That's pretty good. That's actually pretty bad. I lied.
Yeah, that's
That's
not great.
I thought
the
I
11
thought you said
crew has
something else.
not been doing good so far in this race. Are they still not pitting? Oh, Cygenic's pitting.
Oh gosh.
Oh, did he signal to do
That
that?
was a little close.
He did not. He did not.
Oh, that's,
fucking signal.
oh, and for the lead. Oh, door banging!
Oh!
Here comes my pick. Never mind, it's not Brett.
That's Tango.
Yeah, I noticed that.
They're pitting this
Oh.
time. Here we go. Well, now the 22's find the 6.
Is the 6 blocking or
No,
is he
they're
signaling?
No, they're. Well, I
Well,
guess we'll say the 6-speed.
Could someone get set here?
Yeah, I could.
No? No? Oh,
No.
they look really fast.
I think they did a good job, but I'm really surprised Bean didn't go in behind the 6 and be like, well, if I hate him, I hate him.
That's not a good idea.
Payback.
Alright, so who's the lead now?
Well, we'll see where it cycles around. Cyogenic was the leader, pitted, but the 11 to 19 tried to undercut to get up to him.
What happened to Breton?
I have no clue, man.
Did they speed? I don't.
Well, they're right.
Or are they just really back?
Oh,
there?
look at
No,
this.
they're
Look
back
at the
there.
11.
They're back
Oh, they're
there.
going to be blown by him.
Yeah.
Actually, he might be okay.
But now the 48 has fresher tires. Now the question is, Eli, Big Jim and Cyogenic and LT, right, in the same party, 11-19 in the playoffs.
Oh, we've seen it twice.
We've seen it twice. The question
So
is, Cyogenic,
what's going to happen that it's not going to happen again?
That
other people would be up
Cyogenic
there.
left. Well, the Bean might be up there, so I don't. This might not be as.
Oh!
Hobos.
Jesus
What happened to Hobos? Did he speed?
He might have sped.
The 6 sped.
I told you they came in there really fast. No one believes me when I
Well,
say shit.
Eli,
stuff like
there's
this.
Brett. He's right with Bean.
So.
Brett
I
and
guess he's
chasing
had
you.
a bad pit stop, but they were close.
So now, the 22 being back there, Cyogenic doesn't have to pass these guys technically.
Technically.
But
But now,
catches them.
yeah. So if you're the 48, you're in that party, right? Do you let the 48 by you to then try and drag you along with the
Go
draft?
away. I wouldn't. 48's been the fastest car, so why not?
Because once again, the last 2 stages, Cyogenic has been leading, pulled over for his, I guess, teammates, people in his party who are in the playoffs. Cyogenic's not in the playoffs. And now the 11 to 19 in his party. 48, once again, not in the playoffs. 19-11 in the playoffs. For Big Jim, every point matters for him. LT, he's in a pretty good position. He's got stage points, good stage points the first 2 stages. He came in over 20 up. He'll probably leave almost locked in for New
Almost.
Hampshire. Almost. Not fully, but I mean, he might be fully locked in. You never know. He's had a really, really good race, and with 4 stages in this race, 3 of which you can get stage points from, that's a huge haul of points if you score top 5 stage points. This is the most important race of the first round in terms of points. I think Cyogenic is just letting them stay out front.
Bean doesn't look like he's catching them.
No, Bean's actually fallen to the clutches of Brett and chasing them. Which I'm shocked. I'm surprised the 22 hasn't pulled away from them. I know the draft is huge, but... And Alpha with his overcut didn't work out for him at all either.
I guess they know what strategy to do. Stage 4.
Yeah, I feel like at Charlotte, for some reason, the overcut just does not work. It is something about Charlotte.
It's so hard to pass. You just kind of.
Oh, Brett's trying to make a pass.
Bean.
Oh, he get the apron. Cyogenic's passing LT.
Passing. LT is what he passed.
Class act right there. So it's essentially just going to be a 3-car battle. I don't know if those 3 in the back can catch.
Oh.
Bean closed in a little bit. Cyjack's now out front.
I think he's trying to let
I'm
48
wondering
get away.
if they knew they started to catch, so now they said get out in front.
They're looking at having Brett back in there in that circuit pack telling him what happened. and all
Yeah.
that.
Now we'll
But
see
if Bean ever gets a sniff of that draft.
Oh yeah, he's right up on them. I'm wondering now
Yeah.
if Big Jim and LT can latch onto the draft of the 48 with him being the fastest car out there to try and pull away now with him, or is the 48 just going to pull away?
I was looking like 48 is going to pull away.
Could this be a stage where Cyogenic finally wins it?
Might be.
And honestly, right, if Cyogenic then, if they can stay with Cyogenic and Cyogenic does the same thing, we're under 5 to go, he pulls over for Big Jim and LT, at that point LT would probably just let Big Jim win the stage.
Yeah.
Unless LT wants the playoff points that badly.
He's mostly locked in. I just get the big Jim.
He's mostly locked in, but the playoff points for the next round.
Yeah.
That could be
all
something.
Backfire. It could backfire. Let
backfire
him
everyone.
back in. Let him back in the championship run.
Oh yeah, Big Jim is like obviously, you know, all of them want to make the next round. Brett wants to make the next round with LT and Big Jim, all three of them, right? But Big Jim is no slouch. I mean, you let him in, that's a spot that I think would be taken up for the Final Four.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I would have been this nice. I don't know if I would have been this nice to him. But I guess they are.
Because then, I mean, you look at the three tracks for the next round: Homestead, Phoenix, and Michigan. So.
Now, if you're the 48, right? You're in the lead right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're leading this thing. You're out front. You're number
You've
one.
led the most laps.
Oh, that's even better. But if this comes down to the wire, are you being nice to the playoff drivers?
No, not for the win.
Go?
For stage
Or
wins,
you
I
going
could see
all
it.
in?
For the race win, I would not. I don't care who's in my ear telling me to pull over. I'm not pulling over for the race win.
All right. Well, I'm just wondering what you guys' opinion was
He's
on
been
that.
so close to wins this year. I don't think he wants to give up that easy.
I could see for the stage wins, they mean nothing for him right now. It would be cool to have in terms of stats with LTX statistician back there, but
with the 48 being this far out front, I think that little pack of 3 cars is catching the 11 and 19.
And
I mean, it's not fast, but
with him being out front, I don't know if he'll pull over for this stage.
He's that far out. I don't know.
Is this the 1-stop or 2-stop stage?
This still a one-stop stage because it's 4 stages long. It's a 200 lap race split into 4 stages.
Oh, so
it's 50-50, 50-50.
I don't know why I couldn't do the math there. But all right then. I forgot Charlotte did 4 stages, which is kind of
makes the strategy very, very simple to follow. One stop each stage right in the middle.
Oh,
Tango and Cyogenic.
That literally could not have been a worse spot to catch Tango right
there.
That could have been no bueno, you know?
Oh, I know, trust me. I was looking at it, I was like, that can't be happening.
Out of all the places to catch him, that is literally the worst.
I think Big Jim and LT will be good to hang on to 2nd and 3rd for sure. They have 5 to go on the stage, so unless they mess up.
Well,
which, you never know, but they're two very good drivers, so I put a lot of stock in them being able to.
Best drivers mess up.
I know, I'm just saying. I also think that they don't have to run 100% right now.
I don't know, I've just learned to expect the unexpected, so.
But if you start to expect the unexpected for too much, then the unexpected becomes expected.
I don't know. You know what? I'm so mad that I finished 2nd in the last 4 races I've done 3 times. So,
what? You finished 2nd in the last 4 races you've done 3 times.
Yeah.
You mean you finished 2nd in 3 of the last 4?
Yeah, that's the same thing.
It's not the same.
No.
Yes, it is. I finished 2nd in the last 4 races I've done 3 different times.
He worded it better that time. He didn't word it so good.
I just added the word different.
He still did not word it. He still did not word it better.
Yes, I said the same thing.
With the way you're saying it, you're saying. So take out the last part, right? You say I finished 2nd in the last 4 races. 3 times.
Yeah, 3 different times. Your grammar's wrong here. Mine's perfectly fine.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I finished 2nd in 3 of the last 4 races I've done.
I finished 2nd in the last 4 races 3 different times.
Well, because with the way you're saying it with the comma. In between. All right, we'll talk about this in the middle of the stages. This is the white flag. Where are we, Bill?
This conversation isn't over. Bristol.
So Cy Jackson again, a stage win.
Yeah, good job. Well, because if you think about it, if you would have let off this way, that's just.
That then looks weird.
Yeah, I could see the first 2 times,
Dirty
like,
boy.
they were right with them, but this time, no.
Big Jim second, LT third. Looks like that was Bean in fourth and Brett in fifth, chasing you sixth. Seventh was Alpha,
me?
KD eighth. Who knows who got ninth and 10th?
The 88 almost got dumped going in 3 and 4.
Oh
That's
boy.
okay.
Again.
Do we do another
Spotter thing? This time with LT.
do we do it with LT this time?
Frank got ninth, Dirty Boy 10th.
Let's hit in there with LT spotter on this restart. It's the fastest way to get to LT. I'll just hit X a bunch of times.
LT saying,
And Joe has said it before. I am the best spotter he knows.
LT saying that Cyogenic is a beast.
He's not wrong.
I swear, he's been up front ever since I've been here.
He's been up front in pretty much every race so far this season.
Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness, this brisk ball
We are
is
in
screwed
the
down.
final stage.
Oh boy.
You know what that means?
This restart's gonna be
No more
crazy.
playing nice from here on out.
Alright,
Where's
Cyogenic,
19?
Big
Alrighty.
Jim, LT, Brett up to fourth. He passed the 22.
And,
They're 1, 2, 3,
Reflect
4
back out.
again.
let's go on board with the 19 here, and let's do a little spotter action. All right, LT, you're clear now. All clear. 24 is behind you. 48's in front of you right here. Watch it. 24 is getting a big shunt by the 22. 22 is now on the outside of the 24 there. Watch it. Got the 11. You're clear. Watch out for the 24 here. That was a close call back there. You're all good, though. 11 outside. 11 outside. It's even. Even. Even still. Still outside. Even. Even. Still outside. Even. Even still. Still outside even. Watch this 24 here. Might get a run on the bottom. He's 11's at your door now. He's at your door quarter panel. Quarter. Still at your quarter. He's back up to your door now.
Oh no!
Quarter.
Katie's around!
Oh! There's a wreck at the back, LT! LT, wreck at the back!
Katie, one of the playoff drivers, I think he was underneath Brett. Brett didn't know it.
Well,
Too bad we weren't listening to Brett's spotter there. We would have gotten some insight on what was being said over the radio.
That's true. But that 19 spotter was pretty darn good at his job so far.
He was.
That was pretty good.
And what that wreck has done is it split it set the front four of the same four again.
Well, we know what we're about to witness this stage. Oh, Brett!
Oh well, I didn't expect
maybe
that.
not. Well, maybe not.
Look at
Oh
it
my
brought
goodness.
Frank into it. 3 of the Henry. Oh, Brett! No, he hit the apron.
Look at the 48 now. Look, he's gone.
Yeah, Cygenic's like, all right, yeah, you guys have fun.
I'm assuming the giraffe's set on
Normal.
Normal?
So what? I'm shocked Brett did that because that brought now the 22 and the 16 back into it.
That brought everybody back.
Yeah. Well, everybody, as in the cars that are still running.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, you can't even say with, like, these cars that, like, you know, maybe Brett had such a big run that he was scared what was going to happen if he hit the back of LT. But, you know, with the way these cars react with this game, even if you hit them as hard as you can,
It's like a brick. It's like hitting a brick.
it literally, like, nothing happens. You might gain two speed, like 2 miles per hour, but, like...
It's like a kid talking about speed.
Speed.
But, I mean, still, though, like, you could hit the dude going 20 miles an hour faster, and he's only going to go up 5.
If anything, you probably hit the guy going 20 miles an hour faster. It probably slows you both down somehow.
Oh, dramatically. It slows you down dramatically.
Yeah,
like,
you
you're gonna
go
hit the
from-
same G's Austin Dillon hit going into the catch fence. Like, literally.
Oh, Cyogenic almost in the wall.
He's driving that thing hard. We're in the final stage, Eli.
I know, but
The only way to get a good, like, momentum from someone being faster behind you is literally
back.
bump drafting.
LT being passed by Beam.
And that, let alone, has to have 4 to 5 drivers with you. Okay, I'm done with my rant. I'm sorry.
Hopefully momentum is included in the next game.
I hope so.
I hope
Sports
so.
games, please do it.
Please, with your new physics engine.
I'm expecting a lot of stuff out of you. You're literally called Motorsports Games. Please be good.
You've literally acquired every motorsport like entity there is out there now.
That is very true. Didn't they just buy a bike game?
Yeah, they just bought the like some bike game. So
What games have they made before? Oh, that's good. All right, well, here, we'll do this. I'll look it up real quick. You know what? I'll be our data guy.
Frank in the 88 starting to fall back. Just got passed by the 22 and the 19. Once again, the 88 is below the cut line entering, but with Kenny having issues, along with Z-Mog not being here and John not being here.
That's the first thing on their page now is just NASCAR Heat 5.
What about NASCAR NXT?
Oh, here we go. Our games.
NASCAR.
They have all the heats they have. They've made.
Do they have any game?
Cart.
They've actually.
Cart Craft.
That sounds.
Cart Craft. I didn't see the R. Who we are? Let's see who we are.
They're starting to run down 48.
Yeah, they're.
Oh, I would hope so. There's 6 of them and one of him.
You would like to think.
No. Make that 7 of them and one of him.
Do you think if LT gets a run onto
up,
Bean, he'll pass him? Be trying to get all those 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 again? Or do you think he'll Ryan Line trying to run down the 48?
Oh, wait a second. I'm confused. It says in
Oh,
2018.
Brett!
Oh, that would have been bad.
Thank God he had a wheel.
How long does Motorsports Games have owned NASCAR Heat?
Like a month.
No, it says right here. In 2018, Motorsports Games brought NASCAR
Big
Heat
Jim
franchise in-house and made it one of the most played racing games in the world.
Yeah.
In 2018.
Yeah.
What the heck was the thing like a month ago?
They bought licensing. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. They did something.
Oh yeah, they probably just acquired the whole studio.
Yeah.
Our experienced teams are working hard to bring new games to the market based on NASCAR, Le Mans, and British touring car properties.
Hey, 22 versus 11. When have you seen this before?
Not that often.
How about 19 versus 22?
A lot.
How about 19 versus 11? We've seen a lot this season.
Oh, a lot? A lot this race? What do you mean?
Talking about real life.
Oh. Well, you should have said that. Hey, their stocks are up 3%.
I would hope so.
They're now at $23.90 a stock.
Oh, LT's on the apron.
You know what? They're not catching this 48 very quickly.
No, they're actually losing ground now.
I'm actually really impressed by
Big Jim might be telling Brett, yo, move. I'm faster. Brett gives it up. Might have to give it to
For that
Bean
little
as
move
well.
right there, look at the gap they put. Unless LT held up. LT might have held up.
Well, LT was already back there.
IndyCar?
What?
Oh, Motorsports Games confirms talks with new IndyCar for a new game.
Oh.
That's cool.
I like that.
This
Well,
was
as long as
back
it's good.
in August 18th of 2020.
Oh, well.
Well, we saw how that one turned out.
It's gonna be like an edited at the bottom of like the news thing. It's gonna be like the talks fell through.
Oh, it was on Reddit. So.
Oh. That's Reddit post.
Can we watch like?
He has the text.
Can I watch?
Oh, Bean's in the grass. Taking an off-road excursion there into turn 1.
I'm surprised he didn't body. Brett.
LT's going with Brett.
I
Oh
don't know
well.
about that.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
changed
know
his
about
mind.
that. Yeah.
He changed his mind.
Brett's going really fall back.
Yeah.
I don't think LT can let him in line this
No.
time.
Oh, man, I thought he was going to take it. Oh, he is going to take it that to the inside.
Factor.
Yeah,
Huh?
that was the big one.
So we're gonna have R Factor physics.
Yes.
R Factor physics are pretty good, aren't they?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They had the what was that?
20 per hour
Yeah.
like a month or something.
Oh, Brett
Let's look
is
at the
sinking.
crashes from R Factor and see what these physics are like.
Brett's going to have to do the undercut again this stage.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's not having a good time.
I don't
NASCAR
think they're
crashes
gonna-
are hilarious. There we go.
I don't think they're going
I'm doing some deep data work right here. Don't
LT
worry.
up to 3rd. Just past Bean for back to 4th, and Frank's right now 5th. Chasing with 6th. Dirty Boy out of nowhere in 7th.
Oh my goodness, they're just
Brett's
piling in.
This is the day that 88 needed.
Oh yeah.
Have a solid day, decent day. He's got stage points.
He's got stage points. Yeah. It may
Not a
not.
lot,
It may
but-
not be a lot, but it's something. And I
It's
honestly
something that
think
the
he's
others
got
didn't
more than
get.
hobos. Where is hobos
Oh.
even at?
He's not even in the race.
Oh, well that would do it. Well, that's points lost for hobos, which Frank is probably going to pass him now, and he's going to pass Zmog because Zmog didn't race.
New Hampshire's gonna be
New Hampshire's going to be fun when we see what the points are.
wild.
Who knows, like, what might happen in that race.
Oh,
This-
there. Oh,
Whoa, well, he almost
boy,
jinxed the
yeah,
88, Eli.
yeah.
Just need a solid run inside the top 10, chasing me,
Hey,
so
I
I'll
want to
take
see
care
the
of that.
48. My pick's still pulling.
Oh, you're.
Oh,
I did
88's
pick
chopping the 10. No, you
He
changed
didn't
it
pick
to Brett.
anybody.
No, I didn't.
Oh, he did pick Brett. Yeah, he did. I forgot about that one.
Wow, those front two are... They're gone.
Gone.
But pit stops still have to be done in this stage, and we saw Cytogenic basically lose a race at Kentucky.
Yeah, but he's got time to back it up.
He has time to back it down, and I feel like Charlotte's pit road is easier than Kentucky's.
Kentucky's flying. It's not even where it's
No.
supposed to be at.
But also, Eli, I mean, he may have time, but
Yeah.
does he want to waste the time?
Yeah, good point.
And when
Well,
do
then he-
some drivers like Brett Pitt, Dirty Boy, Frank chasing you? Because they're in their field window, they can make it from here. 27 to go at the line, so it would be a very, very big undercut, but you might have to do it.
If you can get a lap or two easily,
Mm-hmm.
so hard to pass. Work out for you.
And the midway of the stage is going to be about 24 to go or so. But these drivers have been racing for almost 2 hours now.
Jeez. Oh, to 88, gonna get by to 78.
I'm pretty sure. Let's see, my stream started 92 minutes ago. So, they've been racing for over an hour and a half.
Oh, that's what we love to hear, isn't it?
Nice battle for third still. LT can't get away from Bean. LT's running a more defensive line than Bean is. There are a lot of cars on pit road.
There it is.
Oh, Big Jim's pitting. Bean's gonna be pitting with them.
Oh, sorry, Nick.
Is this the one stop for the stage?
This is their one stop. They're
If
gonna
you're
try.
the 48, do you just push it as long as you can?
No.
No, I'd say 48 has to come in this time.
You think?
I would not. I mean, it's hard to pass. Sidejack's been better than Big Jim, who may speed. Oh, that was close. Oh my god.
Well, you gotta think, the 48's not with anyone, so he can't really try to save fuel that much. Into the draft, at least.
LT's pitting. We'll see if Cytogenic pits this time or if he decides he wants to go longer.
LT better hope no one runs that inside.
I know.
Ooh.
Cytogenic
48 came in
pitted.
this time, by the way.
Yep. LT. Oh, Brett was like down on the apron. Big Jim's crew once again not delivering the goods at 15.8.
Oh,
That's-
he's, I'd be pissed. Yeah, I'd fire everyone on my team.
I'm pretty sure every stop for him this race has been worse than a 15.6. I think he had a 15.7, 2 15.8s, and a 15.9. So the 88 and 10 look like they're pitting.
That
Brett.
88 might be close.
How about Brett? He had to use the wall to slow down.
Did
Did he slow down enough is the question.
I
That's-
guess we'll find out.
Because there are points on the line for him as well. Alright, so we'll see where Big Jim cycles
Here
out in
comes
relation.
Big Jim.
He'll pass
he's gonna be
LT.
Close. He's gonna be closer, about.
Closer, but not close enough.
Is it 37 and 9 on lead lap?
No.
Okay.
Well, at my
Tango's racing like he's going for the lead.
I thought we were just about to watch Alpha and Tango.
Oh boy.
That'd have been really
Big
bad.
Jim gonna have to shoot them. Oh my gosh.
He's close.
He's close, but the 48 has fresher tires,
Yeah.
and he's been faster than the 11.
Yeah. Good effort though.
It was a really good effort, and I really like that strategy.
Oh, Alpha and Tango.
Oh, so the 9 and the 37 are actually, they are in the lead lap. They have everyone behind them trapped a lap down.
Well, good thing there's not a, cautions.
Alpha pit.
Alpha pit, so now... Okay, Alpha was the only one out there. Tango is a lap down.
Oh.
Alpha was the only one out there on the lead lap. But now he's pitted.
Had no stats.
And he just wanted a lap lead. I think he was involved in whatever happened at the beginning of the
Tango
stage.
flagging. Oh. Ooh! Tango almost killed the 78.
Oh, okay, so... Alright, I would like to revise what I said about Tango. Tango is on the lead lap. He's pitted now. He was, I don't know, just staying out long, looking to do whatever he could. So there you go. So that lead is now fully cycled out to Cyogenic, Big Jim, LT Bean, and chasing you the front 5.
I'm gonna be about for third, fifth.
Kind of looks like Big Jim's catching a little bit.
Frank in 6th, Dirty Boy in 7th, and Brett is right now in 8th. Yeah, Big Jim, if he's gaining, it's a little bit. If he's not gaining, he's at least keeping it consistent. It's 9/10 of a second right now. If he was just a few tenths closer, he'd be getting drafted.
How far back do you have to be for you like the last get draft?
Yeah, you could get it from like 6 tenths back here.
Okay.
5, 6 tenths.
It was high draft.
If it was high draft, you might be getting it from where he is right now.
Yeah.
High draft's freaking cracked.
So we've got 19 laps to go for Cyogenic. 1 second gap over Big Jim. Big Jim has a comfortable gap over LT. I think it's like, 2 seconds. That might be a battle for third, honestly, because Bean, I think, should be able to stay with LT this whole stage, and they'll come down to the final lap for that spot. Same can be said for 5th place, chasing you and Frank.
I don't think there's any ground being made.
No, it's still a second. It's fluctuating
So
between 9/10 of a second and 1 second.
Oh, okay.
So he's keeping consistent with Cyogenic. That's
So
just
he's
not
not
going to be
gaining.
enough. Yeah.
Man, that must be painful to know that you're in second and you just can't do anything to catch up.
I'd hate to be looking at the leaderboard and seeing the gap just stay there, and you like basically almost hold it wide open at points. And it's just not doing anything. That'd be so frustrating to me.
When I race, I don't have the leaderboard up because it'll mess with my head.
Big Jim has it. He's trying
I'll,
to get
like,
it in
look
his
at
head
the-
that he has to catch up.
I'll look at like the distance. I'll be like, all right, cool. Say it's like half a second. I'll turn it away, and a couple laps later, I'll look just to see where I'm at.
I also think Big Jim's looking behind him because LT and Bean have draft. They caught by half a second, so...
I'm a bit battle.
And now Big Jim's starting to lose ground to Cyogenic. Maybe the tires are starting to come in for the 48.
Oh, the 88 moved the 70F into the
Oh.
wall.
Well, Frank is a playoff driver. And
Yeah.
obviously doing whatever he can to get those points. But I think that's now taking them out of any battle to try and get a top 4. Fun fact, the 2 drivers that are right now 3rd and 4th, they were involved in the Auto Club finish. Bean was the one leading and blocked LT to the apron in turns 3 and 4. End up getting the win with it. Another fun fact, LT is the only driver this season to finish in the top 10 every race.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's
According to his own stats. Maybe he's given himself buff stats. Who knows?
that would be kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
He starts giving himself laps they didn't lead. Guys, I led 1,000 laps this season.
When did you? What? All right then.
If you say so.
I mean,
You're the statistician.
can't say you're
can't,
wrong.
we can't argue with you. Oh, the 88's in the wall
you've
now.
won every race this season? What?
Chasing you back inside the 88 got by him. Brett got around Dirty Boy for 7th and is looking at that battle for 5th, hoping that they keep battling more and he can get a top 5 out of it. So now the drivers have 12 laps to go at this point in the race. They're just begging that it ends. You've only
You want to
had
listen to
3
the spotter
yellows.
of the 48?
Sure, I have to get to him. Let me plug this wire into his radio. You're alright.
Alright, and we're going to listen in now. It's pretty silent, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd be pretty silent if I were the spotter of the 48.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, you just kind of let the driver do its thing, and
Yeah. In fact, talking would be the worst thing you can do in this scenario.
very much. Yeah, very much so. You just, I've noticed that, most of the time when drivers are just by themselves, they just like silence.
Yeah. But
I mean, for me, I feel like I
whose
would just
spotter
wanna have a
is going to not be
conversation.
silent soon is Big Jim's.
Why is
Because
that?
LT and Bean are within a second.
Oh, that's gonna be an interesting one to.
I'll have to see if with 10 to go right here, can they gain the 1 second? And there's going to be a battle for 5th. Brett is moving up onto that battle and bringing Dirty Boy with him. Still 1 second for LT up to Big Jim. 9 to go. Cyogenic is pulled away by 2 seconds. So unless some catastrophic failure happens for the 48.
Which I mean,
Yeah, you never know.
never
But
know.
this would be Cyogenics' first victory in the Echo Racing League. I do believe.
I hope you jinx him.
Oh, if he lagged out or something.
Blows a tire.
Cyjack not known for lagging out. Well, that battle for 5th. That battle for 5th.
For 5th?
It's gonna get spicy.
Chasing you,
For 3rd?
Frank,
Oh.
Brett, and Dirty Boy. Brett's on the back bumper of the 88. 9/10 of a second separates second and third. Brett almost putting Dirty Boy in the wall. Frank with the run on to Chasing You. He may have actually put the 10 in the wall.
No, he put him in the wall. There ain't no.
Oh, Brett going for 6th.
I don't
Oh,
think
he's
Brett's
down
very
there.
happy. I don't think Brett's very-
Yeah, his race kind of flipped upside down. He was running top 3 pretty much all race long, and whatever happened at the beginning of this stage really hurt him.
Underneath the 88.
Oh, he's going to slap the track, and LT is now within 8/10 of the 11. So this battle for 6th is entertaining.
This battle for 1st is pretty entertaining too.
Sidejack with a 3-second gap. Oh, Brett got the
Brett.
apron. Dirty Boy now back in it. Oh, Dirty Boy's probably not happy with Brett either.
Yeah.
What?
5 laps to go at the line. Big Jim still holding on to 2nd. 8/10 still on LT, so I think he might be able to hold on.
Oh, Dirty Boy running Brett.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, if I got put in the wall, it would be cool.
oh well. It might not be over. Brett trying to get some side draft off the 10. These two might want to sort it out because those two in front might wreck for 5th, and
Yeah.
one of these two could be the ones coming out in the top 5 spot. So there's Cyogenic all by himself. LT and Bean are trying everything they can to get up to Big Jim for
They're
2nd, but they're running out of
almost.
time. They
Probably
are,
get the draft.
yeah, they're a few tenths from draft range. 7 tenths for LT. If he can gain 2 more tenths, he probably gets some draft. But 4 to
Good.
go.
It's gonna be close, but it might.
Those tires are wearing out for Big Jim because he pitted soonest of anyone at the front. And you have to think that Bean at some point is going to get impatient, want 3rd. As now it's 6/10 of a second.
They're right there.
3 to go. back there. I mean, that battle for 5th and then the battle for 7th. We have pairs of
Brett
cars.
hit the apron.
Yeah, Brett's driving really hard.
I'll say this 16 is just chilling. He got no one near. He's just chilling.
Side Jack's also chilling out in front. 3-second lead. Not that much time left. I think this is 2 to go right here for Sayo, so.
They might be in a draft to 11.
It's almost looking like it because they gained a little bit down the straightaways. 2 to go. White flag this time by Cytogenic into 3 and 4.
They might not get.
I don't know if they're gonna get him.
It's
gonna be a battle for 3rd though. It's gonna be one hell of a battle. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
So Cytogenic off 4. White flag this time for the 48. The battle for 2nd is
like
tightening.
3 and 4.
It's within half a second, but I don't know if they're gonna have time to get by the 11. Frank is in 5th, past chasing you. There may have been some contact because they lost about half a second.
Oh, the 78 chopped the 10 off.
Cytogenic into turns 3 and 4. LT's blocking Bean for 3rd into 3 and 4.
Oh, Brett,
Bean with a send, and it's LT's into the wall because of it. It gets down to Bean. Bean's on the apron. Cyogenic's gonna win the race. Big Jim second. Bean moved LT for
might
3rd.
not be happy about that one.
That was a. If I had to, that was a carbon copy of the end of the NARL. Except LT was able to get off the wall and tried to repay it to Bean.
Well.
So Cyogenic wins. Big Jim second, Bean 3rd, LT 4th, Killer 5th. Then chasing you, Brett, Dirty Boy, Generals, and Alpha will complete the top 10. As we did have a lot of cars kind of either lag out or DC throughout the race. But a good points day for Big Jim. Got himself back into it, I have to believe, in terms of points. Bean and LT should be pretty comfortable heading into New Hampshire. Frank should be maybe ahead. Brett should definitely be ahead. The points cut off. Dirty Boy may have helped himself a little bit. But drivers like Katie and Kenny, could be worrisome for them entering the final race. Z-Mog and Jaw as well. Even Hobos.
It's going to be fun next week.
We'll have to see. It's going to be a lot of fun at New Hampshire. The short track racing again to the next round.
Oh, boy.
We got Big Jim. Big Jim! 2nd place.
You suck.
What?
Wow.
That's not very nice.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm proud of you.
Big Jim, how does it feel that you have done 600 miles at Charlotte the past 2 days?
Oh yeah, dude. I'm sure you saw at the end I was starting to really lose like concentration. LT and Bean were catching me by a ton, and I was just like, oh, I'm tired. Let me go to sleep. But yeah, overall, it was good. I'm glad I got to do the full endurance.
Yeah, that definitely helps with your point scenario. You gained a lot of points this race. You were up front pretty much all of it. Talk us through maybe some of the teamwork, as I have to believe you, Cyogenic, Brett, and LT working together really, really well, especially in that 2nd stage.
Yeah, actually, that was kind of just off of instinct. I love racing around those guys, so I was just kind of like, we'll leave it up to fate how we race each other, and it seemed like we raced each other pretty nicely. I was in a different party with a bunch of friends I know in real life, so I wasn't really in the party with them, but we seemed to get keep it together, and we had one heck of a finish between me and Ace. That was classic stuff.
Facts, brother.
I could tell you, it looked like you guys were in the same party with how coordinated some of the moves were and whatnot. But congrats on 2nd. You ran out front all race and got a good haul of points, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And definitely shout out to Sayo. He had the fastest car, and I know he deserved this one 100%.
My pick.
No, you picked Brett. All right, we got Bean in here. Bean finished 3rd in a spirited battle with LT in the final corner. Bean, you ran up front most of the race, had a good car. You got into a few shoving matches with some drivers, like the 6, but it was fun for us to watch. Maybe not fun for you. Take us through your race in the 4 stages. He's not here.
My mic is muted. Whoops.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I was really slow tonight. I was just holding everyone up. I was just not very fast, and that darn 6 car pushed me into the pits and gave me a speeding penalty.
We thought that happened. We weren't sure though.
That happened, and then yeah, that 6 car. He's quite the guy. And then yeah, I mean, third stage is the only reason I was up there is because I just hung in the draft. I was off the pace, and I had the freshest tires, and I was still holding up pace. So there was that, and then last stage, Katie lost talent, hit the apron, and I thought my race was over after that, but thankfully Ace hit the apron and checked everyone up and let me get back in the draft.
Big ass.
And I kind of just hung there, and when Saya pulled away, I kind of held everyone up again, and we lost them. And then, well, me and Big Jim, we short pitted. Once I saw Big Jim was pitting, I knew I had to come with him so we could try to draft up there. But unfortunately, in the pits, I got a fast stop, but I don't really know how I didn't stay with them. But I didn't, and then me and LT had a classic old battle. Got into a little bit of a shoving match in 3 and 4, but hey, P3. Just locking myself in the round of 8. It's good.
Yeah, that's good points for you for sure. I know Eli doesn't have any questions for you. Bardo, do you have questions for?
I do not.
Okay. Well, congrats on the 3rd. Good points haul, and we'll probably see you next week at New Hampshire.
Thank you. Brett,
do you want an interview? You ran up front. All right.
I guess so.
Brett, you won a stage.
I did. That was...
And it was a very fun battle with Big Jim.
I love Big Jim, man. We worked so well together. We weren't even in the party, and we just knew what we were gonna do. We
weren't in the party together?
No.
Oh.
It was.
Well, then look at that.
Me and LT were in a party, but Sio was on his own. Big Jim was on his own. And we managed to work together for that entire race.
Oh my goodness, we've been wrong the entire cast.
Yeah, we were like, these 4 are in a party for sure. You can see it with how they're driving with each other.
Normally we are, but
that's why I said you guys were.
So that stage finish was awesome, man. I mean, I was so excited. I didn't even want to race anymore after that point. That was just so much fun to me. So I'm here for fun. I hate my finish. I definitely had a better car, but had a couple issues. I choked it. I ruined the race for everyone. I let Sio get away. But after that, I got into a couple incidents with some other people. And once you're out of the draft, man, you're done. So.
Brett, you may be here for fun, but you're also here for points. And you got a good haul of points tonight.
Yeah.
You should be top 8. I assume you're top 8. There's no way you're not top 8.
Hopefully. I mean, yeah, I want to move on, but it's not really my priority. So, I figured I got a pretty good points day, but I don't know, cause I'm battling Big Jim. It seems like, cause I was the first one out, I believe.
Yep.
And so with Big Jim having an insane night. And then I can't remember who else was around.
Here's what's good for you, right? Zmog was 9 above, you didn't race. KD had issues, was 12 above.
Yeah.
Kenny didn't have a good day.
Kenny did not. Yeah, Kenny left.
Jaw
He
didn't
was
race.
Sick. Jaw didn't race.
Dirty Boy also didn't. He had a decent night, but not as good a night as you did. So.
I finished better than him. I've passed him in the last couple laps.
You finished ahead of the 4 in front of you in points. You also finished at Hobos behind you.
Yeah. I wasn't even thinking about that. So, honestly, Jim might be in.
Jim's going to be very close. You should definitely be in. Speaking of people that are in, LT.
Hi.
You had a really good night as well. I mean, it's kind of a carbon copy of what I asked Big Jim and Brett, because you guys were all with each other all race. It was a lot of teamwork without communication. Bardo, remember when he said they should bring back communication between drivers? They didn't have that.
That's something they should bring it back.
Eli picked you tonight to win LT.
Oh, wow.
I know.
And
I almost.
Take us through your race, because I don't really know what to ask you. You were up front most of the race. Nothing exciting happened.
Yeah, I luckily stayed out of everything that happened behind me. I scored stage points in all 3 stages, and then finished top 5. So I couldn't ask for a better night, honestly. I think I should be locked in on points, maybe, hopefully. But I had nothing for Sile there at the end. He was just on rails. I mean, he was pulling away by himself, and me and Bean weren't even catching Jim. So, yeah, just overall good points day. And I guess a good battle there with Bean at the end. I wish I could have got a podium, but I guess bets are off on the last lap. So
There you go. Eli doesn't have a question for you. I'm sure Bardo probably doesn't have a question for you.
I beat you twice.
Okay, there it is.
Statement.
It's not a question, that's a statement. Good job, LT. A top 5.
Then I
You
have a
should be in the next
statement.
round. Oh,
I've beat you twice.
okay. Is anyone else in here that needs an
I'm not even
interview?
going to say anything. Alpha's in here. Tangle's in here.
Alpha?
Birthday boy.
Birthday boy. It may not have been the finish you wanted. I think you led a lap, though.
Hey, birthday!
Oh.
I was running top 5 the whole
You
race,
were.
so.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
you're welcome.
At one point, you were in a land of
Thank
your
you.
own. You saw like
Yeah.
the front 4 running away in front of you. There were like 5 cars behind you battling. You were just there in an island of your own. I don't know what to ask you, honestly.
Top 5
It's
restart
such a
messed
long
up.
race. Everything blends together.
That was
Mhm.
insane.
The final restart on stage 4 ruined my race. After like Katie, I don't know what happened with Katie, but he spun out the field and then just ruined my race there. So I dropped back to Tango. He was a lap down, and we were just having a side-by-side battle for like the rest of the race. I was running the outside, he was running the inside, and we were just like side-by-side for the whole race.
I was so confused. At one point, I was
Feels
like,
pretty
wait,
great.
Alpha's a lap down. How'd that happen? I was like, oh, no, he's still out there. He has not fitted yet. He's out there having fun with Tango, it looks like.
Yeah.
I think we had the best battle on track, so.
I think me and Jim's stage finish was better.
It was very close.
That was great.
It was really, really good.
That
Hey.
first 2 stages were some of the most fun I've ever had in racing. 3 and 4 was hectic. But yeah, 1 and 2. I had so much fun.
I assume questions are over now. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Bardo and Eli are falling asleep
Nobody's
as
watching
we
at
speak.
this point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone has gone to bed.
Yeah, we got 2 people watching now.
Bardo's, I think, drifting off. Eli's definitely asleep right now. So I'm going to end
What?
it. Next week, the finale of the round of 12 from New Hampshire. That's going to be so fun. Remember last season at New Hampshire? Oh, it was Sin City. We're definitely going to be seeing that with points scenarios
It was
everywhere.
fast.
It's going to be so much fun. Low draft. See you guys next week for New Hampshire.